Hello everyone! So today I'm gonna be doing a March book haul, which is absolutely horrible because I just had a huge book haul a couple of months ago and I said book buying ban 5 ever, but that didn't happen. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 books. Dang it! I'm just gonna start talking, so... The first book that I found at Half Price Books, probably actually around last month, is The Rithmatist by Sanderson, and I saw it and I pulled out my phone and I Snapchat Reagan from previous project. I was like, do I need this? And she was like, yes. So now it's in my possession and I'm really excited to read this. This is about like people, Rithmatists, who draw things with chalk and they become real or something along those lines, and all I know is that there are cool islands, but I'm kind of upset because they all have really cool names like Nebraska and Dakota and Ozark, and Texas is just Texas, but whatever. And also this has cool pictures in it, so looking forward to this. I really trust Reagan's reviews. Then I picked up 2 books that I'm gonna be getting signed in May. So these 2 books are Kimberly Derting books, and they're the first books in 2 of her series. The first one is The Body Finder, and the second one is The Pledge. I have not read either of these, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna read these and get them signed for myself, or just get them signed and give them away. So let me know if you'd be interested in doing a giveaway for either of these books. So yeah. I've never read Kimberly Derting before, so hopefully I will read one or both of these before I meet her in a couple of months. Then for another book signing this month, I also ordered, what's-her-face, Tamara Ireland Stone's books, or book, Time Between Us, which is a book about time travel, which I don't think I've read any young adult books from in that genre, so this is very exciting. I don't know, again, if I'm gonna give this one away or not, so just stay tuned. Then also to get signed, I bought Uninvited by Sophie Jordan. I really want to read this before I get it signed, so I have to get on this fast. My camera just cut off. Conceal, don't feel. I believe I was talking about this book, so let's just continue, shall we? I was not a fan of Victoria Scott's The Collector series. In fact, I don't like it at all. So I heard about this book coming out, and immediately I was like, ugh. But then I read the synopsis, and then I saw it was getting some pretty rad reviews. So, in all honesty, I got kind of enthralled by it, and therefore I picked it up, but I was like, yes. I don't know if I'll like it, but it's something completely new to me, and also I love the cover, but can I just say, we missed a perfectly good opportunity to have a touchy-feely cover, but alas, it is all flat, even though it looks really touchy-feely. I got all of those book signing books off of Amazon, so while I was on there, I saw 2 books that I wanted because they were pretty cheap for a hardback. I think they were like $10, and so I was like gonna snatch that up while I can. So one of those books that I got was Never Fade by Alexandra Bracken. I read The Darkest Minds, I think, last August or September. It was definitely within the past 6 months, and I liked it, and so I wanted to pick up the next one. I do have the novella on my phone, so I'm gonna read that first because I hear it's really worthwhile and it's really sad and yada yada yada. So I really want to read that and then continue on with this, and then hopefully read the 3rd one whenever the trilogy is getting to be wrapping up. And then the other book I bought was also like $10, and it's one that my best friend Savannah from Bows and Books is like every day talking about it or telling me to read it, and it's just this constant of her being like, this book, and it's These Broken Stars by Amy Kaufman and Megan Spooner. Savannah has read both of my favorite series, which are The Unbecoming of Mara Dyer and Shatter Me. I'm not sure if I was the one who influenced her to read them, but I feel like I owe her something to read one of her favorite books, and that is this book, and I really want to read this soon because I want to know why she thinks it's amazing, and I'm pretty sure I'll love it also. I feel like I've already hauled this, so I'm gonna be super mega embarrassed if I've already talked about this, but I don't remember if I have. I got this at Target not too long ago, and it is The Giver by Lois Lowry, and Lois Lois. I've heard of this book before because I know a ton of kids have to read it for school, but I never had to. Whenever I was at a Tahara book signing, someone had asked her what her favorite books were, and she said Harry Potter and The Giver. So, when Mommy Mafi says something like that, you... And then not too long ago, I stopped by Target again with my father, and I was browsing through the books and I found some gems. And these are probably like $2 cheaper on Amazon, but I was there and I was like instant gratification day. And technically I'm on book buying ban, but I kind of ignored that just because I wanted them. First of all, I got Panic by Lauren Oliver, which is touchy-feely. It's like an uncomfortable touchy-feely though. Like doesn't that sound uncomfortable? I need to stop. I originally was not going to buy this. I was so skeptical, and I haven't been able to understand the synopsis for like ever since the synopsis came out. And so whenever I saw this came out, I was like, oh, whatever. But then I saw my friend Katie's video where she went to a book signing with Lauren Oliver, and Lauren Oliver was describing it, and I was just... I need it now. And then people are reviewing it and they're telling, a lot of people are saying it's boring in the beginning and it's boring throughout the whole thing, but I don't know what the deal is with that. But I also feel like Delirium was a bit boring, but it got better toward the end. So I'm gonna see if I can get through this. I have no idea when though, but I'm excited to own it because I hear there's tigers in it. That's literally the reason I bought it, is because she said there's tigers. And then I found World After, which I was really surprised at. It was like $7 at Walmart, and I was like, mine. I have Angel Fall up on my shelf. I've not read it yet, but I just hear nothing but great things. Never in my life have I heard a bad review for Angel Fall. So I'm gonna read them back to back probably, hopefully soon. I know I keep saying that, but hey. The other week I attended a book signing for Side Effects May Vary by Julie Murphy. I have a vlog up of that if you haven't seen it already. It was super fun. I was there with my friend Laura, and obviously I picked up a copy of that to get signed. I got this 2 days before it came out, the Saturday before the 18th, I believe. What day was that? 16th? 15th. I remember it was the 15th, so do the math, whatever day it came out. But I have been eyeing this book for a long time. It's actually a funny story though, because the first time I met Julie, she was moderating another book signing, one that I went to meet Tahara. And I remember she came up to us, she was like, yeah, I have a book coming out next year. It's about this girl with cancer, and she has a bucket list to do before she dies, and she does all this horrible stuff, and then she realizes she's in remission and she has to deal with the aftermath of it. And I was really intrigued with it, but I was like, oh, she's probably just some self-published no. Yeah, freaking HarperCollins is publishing her, and like everyone has been talking about this and buying it. And so I just saw her again and I was like, I'm so proud of you. I have an announcement for this. Me and a couple of my friends are doing a read along for this coming up soon, so I will definitely have a video up about that, and hopefully you can pick up a copy and attend and do it with us and whatnot. These next 4 books I'm so freaking excited to tell you about. So one of my giveaway winners that had won a copy of something, I believe it was my Miss Peregrine giveaway. Anyway, I sent her book, and then she messaged me a little while later like, can I send you something back? And so I was like, if you want to, go ahead. And so I received that package, and I was expecting 1 book, but instead she got me a box full of like books and jewelry and makeup, and I was just like, the box is over there and I'm not gonna show you everything in it, but I will show you the books for this haul, and I am like so beyond flattered. Julia, if you are watching this, thank you a million times. The first book in this is The Art of Forgetting, which is by Camille Noe. Looks like this, and I had never heard of this book before, and I have yet to look it up. I keep forgetting to do that. Hey, there's a synopsis on the back. When does that happen? And then she sent me The Vincent Brothers by Abby Glines, which I believe is the second in the Vincent Boys trilogy series. I don't know, but I have read Abby Glines before. Where is it? It's right there. You can't see it, lol. I have read her Existence trilogy and I really liked it. And so I wanted to read more Abby Glines eventually, but I had no clue when or where I would get them. Then she sent this to me and I was like, yes. That back muscle though reminds me of Warner. I don't need to be thinking about that right now. And then she sent me the first 2 books in the Summoning series. Is that what it's called? I don't know. By Kelly Armstrong. So it is the Summoning and the Awakening. I believe this one's the first one. I've seen these everywhere. They're on Book Outlet all the time and I haven't heard too many reviews about them, so hopefully I will enjoy them. She sent them to me because she said they were some of her favorite books of 2013, and so I trust her. Then lastly is a book I just got yesterday for review. This is Talented by Sophie Davis, and I'm gonna the backstory right now. I got an email asking me if I would review this book for the purpose of, once I read it and review it, that enters me into a contest. And you might not care about this, but let's just say that if I won this contest, I would receive a Kindle Fire. That's actually a lie. I would receive 2 Kindle Fires. And you might be asking me, Whitney, what would you do with 2 Kindle Fires? Well, obviously, I would use them both. That is not true. I would give one away to one of you people in the computer screen or phone screen or whatever other screen you're watching me from. So, long story short, I was like, we need this. So honestly, before I knew what the book was about, I was like, I'm so done with reviewing things right now. All the books I've been getting are just really slow and I don't want to have to keep reviewing stuff. But then I saw the synopsis and the synopsis reminded me a lot of Throne of Glass, where she's training for something and something along those lines. So I was like, 2 thumbs up, send that to me, we're doing it. And then I got it. And then the day it came in the mail, I opened it and started just to skim, and I'm really liking it so far, so I think I will read this quite soon. Also, Sophie asked me to mention that this is free on all digital platforms right now. If you want to read this with me, stay in tune with my Goodreads and see whenever I mark it that I've started reading it, and then you can pick it up for free and we could read it together. And that is it. So as you can see, I only bought a handful of things, and they were only things for book signings and that 1 trip at Target. 2 trips at Target. You know what? So that is all for today. I thank you for watching, and I hope you're having a lovely day. And until next time, I have no way to end that sentence. Wow, failure. Look at these pale lips. Oh, that is horrible. Why did I not take care of that?